Welcome to a very special unboxing. Today is a really special day because we are going to build a vapor blaster, a hydrotherm vapor blaster supplied to me by Hydrotherm in the UK. Now I started to build one, got into a few problems with suppliers making and folding me bits and pieces, and Max from Hydrotherm contacted me and said, would you like one? We'll send you one. Sure enough, a week later, here it is. So what we're going to do is we've cleared the shop, we've got a nice table in front of us, we're going to set it down, and we're going to build this, we, me and you can shout out if you want, we're going to build up a vapor blaster. Now what is a vapor blaster? Well, it seems to be that the Americans call them vapor blasters, but the real term should be slurry blaster. Because what it is, you use glass beads and water and compressed air in a slurry to clean parts, aluminium, brass, copper, doesn't really matter. But it will make a really nice finish on the surface, and that's what I've been after for an awful long time. So, let's get on with it, let's rearrange the camera, and let's have a look in the box. I can't wait. Come on. Before we open the box, I'll just tell you a little bit of a background and why it was sent to me, because the company has been doing quite well in Europe and the UK, selling over 1,000 of these units, but they would like to open up some sort of a business here in North America. And the beauty about their product is, as you see, it comes in a box. It's not as a complete unit, which would cost a fortune for shipping. So, looking at this box, it looks well packed. It's good for shipping. And it was sent by DHL in less than a week. I was very impressed. There was no damage, there was nothing on it at all. Very well packed, and usually that's a good sign that people care. So, let's rearrange the camera again. It's very difficult for me because I'm on my own today. But rearrange the camera and let's have a look what's in the box. So we're going to need a few tools to get into it because it's like rather well packed. You need some pliers to get into these metal bands here and move them up. So I'm going to walk around this box working on these bits. I'm just using a pair of diagonal cutters to move these tangs up first. Yeah, this might take a little bit of time, so we'll just fast forward here. Right! With all the metal tangs vertical, now we can lift off the top somehow. Well, now I'm going to do that. Ooh, I need a screwdriver. Back in the tick. Well, couldn't find a screwdriver, but we could use one of my dismantling tools. I've got a plug button. The nice thing about a well-packaged crate, gives you a little bit of confidence that the goods inside are well taken care of. And this is the beauty of this product. It's because we don't need to keep it anywhere. We don't need to have a wholesaler in Canada. If it's only going to take 5 days to get to you in North America, there's no point us keeping it. It can be drop shipped all the way from the UK. So, let's have a look what's in the box. It's empty. Let me get this lid out of the way and we'll rearrange the camera. Right, it is so exciting, it's better than Christmas. Yeah, I don't know what to say, I don't know where to start. I'll tell you what we'll do. Well, I've got a bench set up here so we can take all the bits and pieces out, but looking in the box, this looks a really smart setup. I mean, we've got everything in here we need. Where's it come? first so it doesn't get broken. And it's already fixed up, ready to go. I mean, that's brilliant. Let's put that there. Now, the one thing that strikes me straight away is they've taken the trouble of putting things, individual parts, in nice plastic boxes. It's not like Chinese stuff that just comes in willy-nilly boxes. So there's all the bits and pieces in 2 boxes. We'll get these out on the table, and then we'll go through them all. We've got a mallet. What that's for? Faithful Quality Tools, a mallet. Oh, that's interesting. What have we got here? Oh, dear me, that's heavy. Oh, this is the blasting medium. Great, we've got something to set us off with. What if you sent us some water? So let's get all this out. We'll put it on the, like I say, we'll put it on the table, and you can see it better. Oh, instructions. Instructions are here. Some seals and hose. I don't know which bit to take out next. We'll take this piece out. This looks like the front cover. So we'll just set this up here. There is an electrical box here, all nicely packed. I don't know what's in there, but we'll put it on the bench. Catch myself on everything. We have a hose and a gun for washing. That's good. That's like a nice flexi hose. That's all right. What else have we got? We've got a foot pedal. Now we're starting to get down to the stainless steel, because this is all stainless steel. It's not plastic or anything like that. So that's our pedal that starts everything on and off. Oh, see, this is nice, look. I was just lost this in this here. Instead of just being bare wires, it's got a plug on to plug it into the electrical box. Isn't that good? Now I'm told that, Max told me that they make all this stuff in-house. The only thing they buy in is sort of like the pump and the pedal. Obviously they don't make them in the UK, but all this lot is made in the UK. Now we've got an awful lot of bits and pieces here. This looks like a plexiglass window, so we'll put that to one side because we won't be needing that quite yet. And all this is a box of bits. So let's have a look at the bench first before we start taking these things out, because like I say, it's just mainly stainless steel panels, all pre-bent, all CNC cut and bent. Well, let's have a look, because I'm interested in what's in the box. They're better toolbox in there, I've got. Let's have a look. Ooh. What on earth is this? Oh, we'll open it up like this. What does this do? Professional grade pump. Oh, that's the water pump for it. Well, how come it's got 2? Oh, no, this is a wash pump. Well, we'll find out later, won't we? This is the fitting kit for it. I don't know. We're going to have a lot of fun putting this together with a bracket. Yeah, they've certainly gone to town and made it sort of easy. They've got everything in one box. Yeah, I don't know what that does. We'll have to put that back in the box in a minute. We've got some electrical cabling. Again, they've taken the time to wire up the plugs, and this is all like a little attention to detail that I particularly like, because a lot of the times when you get kits, it just comes with bare wires, And that's going to be really handy. I think they reckon it takes 4 hours to put this together. I think it's going to take me 4 hours to explain what's in here. Hose. More hose. Now these look like they're all cut to length. Ooh. A filter. Huh. That's interesting. I'm familiar with those because we've seen those are similar to water filters that we get here. Now we've got some solenoids here, again, pre-wired. They look really beefy. What size are those? 3/8. And they're heavy too. That's a good sign. I see a lot of stuff when I've been doing plumbing on my heating system. You get stuff that's really cheap. These feel. I'm not bullshitting or anything like that, but these feel good quality. You know, I think these kits are so far. I think they're well worth the money. Even fluon tape or Teflon tape. And here we have an air regulator. That's most important. So we're going to put them back in the box, and we'll see you in a bit. We'll open this box. Right, let's have a look in this box. Ooh, what a nice touch. I've just noticed here. Can you see this here? They've got their own little stickers on here. VapourMax Toolbox Hydrotherm. Isn't that nice? They've really gone to town with this. And I really hope they do well. It's like attention to detail is great. I like that. Oh, we've got a serial number plate. That's good. 220 volts, so that would be interesting. Teflon tape. Oh, this must be the gloves. Yeah, these are the gloves. Alpha Tech. Yeah. Don't tell me they're made in Australia. Where are these made? Oh, made in Malaysia. Well, that's where all the rubber comes from, isn't it? We've got valves. On nicely sealed up valves. Sealer. Now, because this is sort of pop riveted together, we need to put some sealer on the inside. I read the instructions the other day. We've got a blasting gun. That's very similar to one I picked up from my gun shop. We've got... Oh, this must be the exhaust. When you push compressed air into a container, you have to evacuate the air, otherwise it ends up like a great big balloon. So this will be the exhaust pump. I'm just guessing at the moment. I don't know the hell am I about. We've got... Oh, these are where your rings go for your arms through the container, through the cabinet. For some reason we've got another shop filter. I don't know what that one's for. That'll be fun. And now we've got all the fittings. We've got an electrical plug. That's funny because it's got a 110 plug. Interesting. We've got some bulkhead fittings, but they will no doubt be mentioned in the box. Well, we've got some grommets, rubber grommets, hose clips and bolts. Ah, these must be the door latches, look. Yeah, they're the door latches. More fittings. This is going to be fun to put together. I'm sort of liking this already. It's like a big oh, nuts and bolts. Now, I guess this is for the legs and bits and pieces like that. So we'll get them out. Some smaller M5s or M5s, I think, bolts, and some pop rivets in stainless steel. In fact, two bags. And there's some longer pop rivets, so we'll have to take care of those as well. Those are long ones. A lot of more nuts and bolts. Ah, this is the latch, look. So that must... What is that? No, that's the hinge. That's right, that's the hinge. So that's the latch. And it looks like a fairly sturdy item. Compared to my sandblaster, which was just a really tinny old thing. And that's the other side of the latch. Excellent. and some more nuts and bolts. Right, well, let's put this back in this box, and I think we've got to go through some instructions. I'm going to have a look into this box here, see what's in here. So let's box this back up. Right, let's have a look, see what's in here. I suspect it's the light. Sure enough, it's an LED light that goes in. It's all waterproofed. And again, I can't emphasise this too much. They've taken the care to put the plugs on. That's really good. I like that. I like attention to detail because it's something lacking in my job sometimes. Anyway, but I'm going to have a look at this here. This is the electrical box. You know, in Europe you don't have to have some good stuff, it's not better than here. Now, let me get a screwdriver, we'll open this up. If you can see here, all nicely, clearly labelled, with the plugs, and what a nice little touch is this. It's got little caps on. I've never seen that before, isn't that nice? It's cute. One thing I did notice when I was taking it out, this has got a 110 type plug in there, so that's good. I hope. Again, waterproof box. I don't know if these open, if it's half a turn, or is it a screw? It seems to be a screw. Yeah, it seems to be a screw. I thought it was a push and turn affair. It looks like the wiring of this is going to be really simple. No messing about. Yeah, it's unscrewed. And there you go. Look at that. Can you see in there? All pre-assembled. What a nice, neat job. Honestly, I'm not sort of going over the top here, but it's really nice. And these look like DC controllers. I think they are. They look like DC controllers. Or transformers. Anyway, they're one of the two. We've got a waterproof on-off switch, an emergency stop. That's good. I don't think we need to be in there, but it looks nice, and it really does nice. It really does look nice, yeah. Impressed at that. And again, all clearly marked here where everything goes. Brilliant. So this is going to be the sort of end of part one. We're going to look through the instructions tonight. There's all the instructions here, and we're going to go through it one step at a time, step by step, and show you how we put this together. Now again, they said it takes about 4 hours to put this together. I'm not going to rush, even though I know a little bit about mechanics and things like this. I'm not going to rush on this. I'm just going to take your time, because, you know, like some other people might not understand about pop rivets and bits and pieces like this, but I'm still intrigued what this hammer does. I don't know. Is it an unblocking device? You hit the bump with it? I don't know. When I read through the instructions, it didn't say anything. We shall find out. We'll see you in the next section.